Rishi Kapoor wishes to start investing in the index through SIP, and he asks which is better, index funds or ETFs, and which index should he be tracking?
Well, first of all, both are passive forms of investing. So both index funds and ETFs would typically track an index and endeavor to deliver you the returns similar to that of an index. Now, while choosing between the two, there are a few parameters that may be of relevance. One is costs. Now, on the cost fronts, ETFs have an advantage because you can get exposure to an index for as low a cost as just 5 to 7 basis points. Now, in case of index funds, they are also fairly economically priced, but for a direct plan, you might incur a cost of say 10 to 15 basis points. So while ETFs have an advantage, but index funds do not lag on that front by a wide margin. That's one. Second important factor is the liquidity of these funds. Now, in case of index funds, liquidity is not an issue because the fund company stands committed to honor your redemption request on any working day at the prevailing NAV. But in case of ETFs, liquidity may not be the same across all funds because the only way, by and large, for retail investors, the viable route for them to exit an ETF is on a stock exchange, just like an equity stock. So over there, you need to check what are the kind of trading volumes that an ETF is able to generate and whether those trading volumes are good enough for your scale of investment. If you were to exit this fund, would you be able to conveniently and comfortably do that given the trading volumes of the ETF? So those are the kind of considerations that you should keep in mind. Now, typically investors who otherwise do not invest in stocks and therefore do not own a trading or a demat account find it much more convenient and much more hassle-free to invest in index funds because it saves them from the effort of opening and maintaining a demat and a trading account. But investors who do invest in stocks as well, for them ETFs can also be a viable option. So those are the kind of considerations one can keep in mind while deciding which one to opt for. Now, to answer his second question about which index should he choose to buy an index fund, well, I'd say that he can look at funds which are tracking either the Nifty or the BSE Sensex, because in this kind of a segment, you have plenty of good and efficient ETFs and index funds which come at a fairly low cost. Now, there are a few index funds available which also track the mid cap index, but the point is that the investment case for passive investing in the mid cap segment is much weaker at the moment. And also there could be issues around the replicability of the index as the size of these funds grow. So for now, I would suggest that one should stick to the funds tracking the Nifty or the index, the Nifty or the Sensex as far as passive investing is concerned.